Hello and welcome to this Level 2 video, which is all about setting up results pages at the end of your quiz in Elucidat. And this is to help you create a structure that looks something like this, where learners work through a series of questions that they're being scored on, and then at the end they see a results page that tells them whether they've passed or failed. And to make this really personal and for you to be able to give specific calls to action on the pass screen versus the fail screen, having two separate pages can be really effective. And what I'll be showing you how to do today is to create a rule that tells Elucidat which of those two pages it should pull in and show to the learner based on their score. So let's jump in and have a look. So here I am in my project, and you can see I'm on one of my assessment pages here. And if I just bring up the list of pages in the project, you can see I've actually already set up 3 assessment pages that all have scores assigned to them, and I've also created a pass page and a fail page. So what I'm going to be showing you how to do is how to tell Elucidat whether it needs to show the pass or the fail page. So let's jump to the pass page first. Now at the moment, this page is next in the linear list after the third assessment question. So if we don't apply any rules, it means that when somebody has worked through the last assessment page, they'll move on to pass, regardless of whether they passed or failed. So to make sure that people only see this page if they pass, I'm going to go into this page settings area and choose the Rules tab. Now what this Rules section allows me to do is to control when this page shows. So you can see here we've got the start of the rule here, only show this page if, and I can use these drop downs to control the rest of that rule. And one of the options in my list here is result. And you'll see when I click result, I can choose whether I want to show this page if the result equals pass or fail. Now I'm on my pass screen here, so I want to apply the rule only show this page if someone's result equals pass. And this means that Elucidat will look at how learners have answered all those questions. It will refer to this pass mark you've set in your configure area, and then if somebody meets that pass mark, it will show them this page. And that means that because I now have controlled when this page appears, I can then make my text a lot more specific. So I might want to congratulate learners here for passing. And that's something you wouldn't be able to do if everybody was seeing the same page. So what I'll need to do now is apply the same rule in reverse to my fail page. So I'm going to follow a similar process of going into page settings, rules, and then I'm going to set this rule up so that we only show this page if the result equals fail. So that's the opposite rule to the one on the previous pass page. And again, this means I can control this text. One other thing you might want to do in this text area is to actually show the learner the exact score that they were given. And you can do that by using what we call clips, which you can find in this bar up here. So underneath clips, we have a long list of variables here, and these are basically pieces of data that Elucidat is holding on the learner. So one of those is total score in percentage. So if I add that clip into this text box, you can see this small kind of piece of code is added. And what that means is that when a learner is actually viewing this in real life, that piece of code will be replaced with their total score. And we can choose to insert this into a sentence. So here I might say, you scored, and that variable. So this means I only have to create this page once, but this variable means it will personalise itself to each learner who views it. So just to show you that again, I'm going to do the same thing on my pass page. So I'll just edit here to say, you scored, and then I'm going to go to clips, total score, and save that change. So now with both of those rules applied and both of those clips inserted, it means if I preview this course and work through it as a learner would, I will see a specific page tailored to me based on my score. So let's test that. Okay, so in this first go attempt through my assessment, I'm going to get it correct. I'm going to aim to pass my quiz. And so this means I've seen my pass page, which says, congratulations, you scored 100%. So the rule has directed me to the pass page and the clip is displaying back my score. So if I go back to the start of my assessment, and this time I choose to fail, you can see here I've been taken to the fail page and told that I only scored 33%. So by applying both rules and clips, you can create a structure at the end of your quiz that gives learners a personalised score. So I'll just leave you with a few tips for when you go about doing this yourself. The first is to start with the rules, making sure you apply the opposite rules to a pass page and a fail page. Secondly, think about personalising the text using those clips. And thirdly, you can really make the most of the fact that you've got those different pages to provide clear actions to learners based on whether they passed or failed. So you can give instructions telling somebody that they need to retake the quiz if they failed, for example, and for people who passed, maybe they can see a quick summary and a call to action to apply in the real world. So have fun creating your quizzes, and we'll see you in the next video.